It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday I went to Nickel City, and I did not see the Mumblers because I left, but I saw Shellshag and Screaming Females, and I did not see Dr. Nurse, and I saw whatever band was first that I tweeted about. Look at my Twitter, Joel Shit Show, and find out, because I can't remember. But a good time was had by all. Shellshag were good. Things kind of went a little haywire, but they worked it out. Turns out the drummer Shellshag is the drummer from Kung Fu USA. I was right. And so we talked for like half an hour. And she runs a label now, and she gave me a bunch of CDs, which I'll bring to the KSC music meeting tonight. And it was nice to catch up with her because we have a lot of mutual friends. Because we were, she was in the local music scene before she moved to New Jersey 5 years ago. And obviously I've been involved in the local music scene for more than 10 years. So tons of friends talking about this show and that show. When I did the Kirby Grips show up at the Rodent Records 10th anniversary in San Francisco and put it on YouTube under sister station Jughead 177, they played at that show too. It was a Kung Fu USA reunion as well. But we left before they got on. But it turns out that apparently the set wasn't that good, so it would have been worth it though to hear Bad Haircut, one of the best songs ever. But things are going pretty well for her and Shellshag, I would say. They sold out the 1,000 pressing of their last album, and when you're an independent band and you sell 1,000 copies of your album, that's a big deal, It's just you're getting the album in the hands of people. And you certainly aren't going to make a lot of money in music, but I mean, if you're selling 1,000 copies, you're onto something, so that's good. Their live show's pretty fun. They face each other, the guitar singer and the drum singer, and so they're both looking at each other, and they have a really nice chemistry together. You can tell, it's like when Kim Warnick was touring with Biscuit, how she was kind of old, so you could see that like the years of On the Road had kind of ravaged her, and Shellshag looks a little ravaged. Not really ravaged, but, they're true rock and roll, That's what years and years. They've probably been in the music business for at least 20 years each. So there you have it. But they're entertaining, and they're very stripped down and low key, and they're I'd rather see them than a lot of bands. Screaming Females is kind of disappointing. I mean, they were good. They were as advertised, except there's only one female. But I don't know. I had trouble taking them seriously. I'll put it that way. But played Puzzle Fighter, and I played Maximum Hang Time, and they fixed the controller on World Stadium 92. You can go left now. And so I went out and I lost both games. I played 8-2 and 5-4. So I guess before, when the controller was not letting me go left, the game was being nicer to me. Oh well. That's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.